Good morning. It's time to pray ourselves in. Get up a little bit. So let's take a breath in. Drop those shoulders. Another really deep breath all the way down and exhale. We just give ourselves the gift going into our heart space and letting the peace that is there just wash over us. And in this moment, we turn our attention onto our consciousness and this connection with the one power, the one life that is flowing in and through and as us. And we are grateful for this connection that is always there, that is always calling us to an expanded consciousness, an expanded knowing of our oneness with the divine and with each other. So as we gather in this place this morning, we just allow ourselves to be open and receptive to all that Spirit would say to us this day, to all the love we would receive, to all the love that we can share from our own consciousness. And as others continue to trickle in this morning, we create the space for them to feel deeply the power and presence of the one within them, so that as we leave this place, we will have recognized the gift of our prayer chaplains with us this day. We will have heard beautiful music. We will have known inspiration from Susan, and our hearts are so full that we just roll out of here as instruments of love. And so it is.
Good morning and welcome to Unity Church of Bon Air. It's our honor this Sunday to honor and induct our new chaplains. And so today we are featuring some of our singing chaplains, and we have a lot that sing beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Amy Corsetti.
Thank you. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out. Ooh, 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 mountains. We're gonna walk it out. Ooh, 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 mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting harder to breathe. I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. Thank you very much.
Amy Corsetti. And let's remain standing. We'll affirm what we know to be true, that God is good and all is well. What a wonderful morning, beyond compare. I feel God's loving presence everywhere. I am filled with joy profound. In a world where many miracles abound, in the garden of my soul, I am happy, healed, and whole. I know that God is good and all is well. In the garden of my soul, I am happy, healed, and whole. I know that God is good and all is well. Please be seated.
Good morning. You have arrived on Prayer Chaplain Sunday. I'm Susan Green. I am a prayer chaplain, and I'm the team coordinator. And normally, Reverend Patty tells a joke a little later. We're just going to do that right now. Okay, it's a call and response. I want you to be enthusiastic. All right? Knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah. I'm excited to see you too. At least it wasn't the old Isaiah joke I've told for 10 years. I did better. So we have some beautiful flowers here this morning, and they are donated in love by Maite in honor of Peanut, Monique, and Ya. So thank you, Maite. They're beautiful. So we welcome you to Unity Church of Bonaire, where we live and express unconditional love, and we grow together in peace and prosperity. Whether this is your first time or your 100th time joining us, whether you're here in person or online, we welcome you, and we are grateful for your presence and your participation as we share this special time together. We have all come here as part of love's divine purpose that calls each of us forth to celebrate the connection that we all share through the holy presence that's within us and all around us that we call God. And it's in this spirit of community that we unfold in light and love all spiritual and religious gatherings and all people everywhere. And we are especially excited if you're visiting with us for the first time. Our usher Carol has a welcome packet. If you'll raise your hand, she will bring that to you if you're visiting with us for the first time. Welcome, welcome. We invite you to join us for fellowship coffee. The men are in charge of food today, so you better get in there. If you're with us online for your first time, we invite you to visit our website, go to unitybonaire.org, and find out about all the wonderful things going on here at Unity of Bonaire. And now I invite Chaplain Joshua Lewis up to do our opening prayer.
All right, so the first thing we will do is lightly close our eyes and take some slow, deep, intentional breaths. As we breathe in, we visualize this bright, healing light entering through the top of our heads. As we breathe out, we watch this light wash all through our bodies, down our arms, legs, exiting through our fingers and toes. One more deep cleansing breath in as this light enters our body. Breathing out as this light washes down our bodies. We open ourselves to divine wholeness. This day, our soul is caught up in the assurance that the infinite is close at hand, radiant with supreme beauty, the beauty of wholeness. It is the infinite healing presence, closer to us than our breath. It is formless, nameless, beyond description or explanation, yet never beyond our personal experience. It is all in all. Its wholeness is so complete that it blots out all lack and all experience of anything less than whole. There is nothing that can stand before it, oppose it, or block its onward sweep. It throws clear light upon our path and fills us with serenity, tranquility, and peace. Easily, effortlessly, we surrender ourselves this day to that which is over all and within all. We are so very thankful for this beautiful planet we call home. We are blessed by all the vibrant spring blooms, the mountains, rivers, clouds, and our starlit night sky. We also have immense gratitude for our spiritual community, Unity of Bonaire. We say thanks, Spirit, and so it is.
So it is.
And now our statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God the omnipotent good. And now back to Susan.
All right, so as I mentioned, it is Prayer Chaplain Sunday, and we're excited to be here this month of May 2026. We begin our 22nd year of a Prayer Chaplain ministry here. And in addition to the prayers that we share with some of you on Sunday mornings, we are also collectively contacting over 175 of you every month. through phone calls and emails and praying with you. Over this 22 years leading up to today, we've had over 80 prayer chaplains who have served, many for 1 year and a whole lot for a lot of years, and you'll see a lot of those this morning. Some have moved away, some have passed away, some are still in our community, and if you are an emeritus chaplain here this morning, I would love for you to stand up. Here we go. Thank you. And Myra Faderspiel wanted me to be sure to let you know she's an emerita too, but she's at the front door greeting people. So, but we're grateful because our chaplains commit not only to serve actively, but as an emeritus to continue to keep the high watch and to hold this community in love. So this year we have 2 of our prayer chaplains who are stepping down into becoming emeriti today. One of them is Stephanie Metzger, and Stephanie served us for 10 years. She couldn't be here this morning because she's in Durango, Colorado. Maybe she's online. Let's all wave. Hi, Stephanie. The other is Tina Huckle, and I'd ask Tina to stand. She has served 6 years. And keep standing, Tina. Keep standing, Tina. We're giving Tina this lighthouse pin that our emeriti chaplains receive, and Stephanie will receive hers as well. It's symbolic of the light, Tina, that you have been to others, and to the high watch we know you will continue to keep for all of us. Well done, good and faithful servant. Thank you so much. I'd like to mention one of our emeriti chaplain because she holds the unique position of having been here at this community and been one of the founders of our prayer chaplain ministry for 22 years ago, and that is Zita Carell. Thank you, Zita. Zita was my trainer the first year I came in. And she did okay, I think. So I'm still praying. All right. This morning, we want to induct into service, because we recommit every year 18 individuals for our May 2026 to April 2027 service. I'm going to invite each of them up in the order of the number of years. I'll ask you to hold your applause till the end, and then we will have a dedication induction presentation with Reverend Patty. We have 2 brand new people this year, and one is Kim Bain. You may have seen on New Member Sunday. She could not be here this morning, but we'll catch her with her ribbon next time she's here. The other is Melissa Up. So come on up, Melissa. And we officially make you a chaplain. You can stand right up there. All right. Beginning their 2nd year, Andy Gauna and Carol Harris. Join us, please. Beginning their 4th year, Jim Lakin and Joshua Lewis. Returning from emeritus status and beginning her 5th year is Diana Clark. Beginning her 6th year, Barbie Nunnally. Beginning their 8th year, Reverend Lisa Marks and Allison Strickland. Beginning her 10th year, Amy Corsetti. Beginning her 11th year, Regina Carr Goodwin. Beginning her 15th year, Carrie Simmons. Margaret Porter Daniel is beginning her 16th year. She cannot be here, but we're very excited for her because she is having a respite away from home in New York with her son who's turning 40. So we love you, Margaret. Beginning his 17th year, Kelly Lane. Beginning her 20th year, Emily Pels. Beginning their 21st year, Sherry McKenzie, Reverend Sherry McKenzie, is under the weather, could not be here, so we send her lots of love. And also yours truly, Susan Green. So when it comes time for the picture, I need like Carrie, Melissa, and Kelly behind, and so we can get a picture in, okay? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Reverend Patty.
Move that out of the way for the picture.
Do you want this?
I'm okay. So what a joyous occasion to have this service, to induct you, and we're going to be honoring and celebrating you in our fellowship time. So answering the call to serve as a prayer chaplain meant that each one of you was willing to participate in over 15 hours of annual training. You have each committed to hold a spiritual space of possibility for others and yourselves, knowing and trusting the Christ within you. You have committed to listen lovingly and to hold all that is shared with you in strict confidence. And most of all, you have committed to pray. And you have agreed to put this commitment into action by praying with others following Sunday and other services at Unity Church of Bon Air, and by making monthly contact for prayer with those assigned to you. Now I ask that all of you put your hand over your heart as I lead you in your commitment to serve. I invite you to go to your heart space, and as your heart says yes, I ask that you respond with the words, I am, to these questions. Are you willing to accept this commitment and dedication?
I am.
Are you willing to remember to open a space for spirit no matter what?
I am.
Are you willing to do your best to stay prayed up?
I am.
Blessed ones, you have said yes. I will create a space filled with compassion and love for anyone seeking it. I thank Spirit for each and every one of you, for your time, your energy, and your dedication. I thank you for the many visible and invisible ripples of blessings which will be the results of your loving service. You are a gift to Unity Church of Bon Air. In the book of Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah is asked by God, whom shall I send and who will go for us? Isaiah responds, here am I, send me. This morning we gather to celebrate and recognize our prayer chaplains, for they have said, here am I, send me. And now they will sing their song, Here I Am, Lord, with prayer chaplain Emerita Zita Carell.
I, the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry. All who dwell in loneliness, my hand will save. I have made the dark of night, I will make their darkness bright. them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. It is I, Lord. I have heard you calling in the night, and I will go, Lord, where you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart.
On behalf of our entire church community, thank you, prayer chaplains. You are indeed a blessing to each one of us. And you all were terrible at waiting to give applause, but I'm going to give you a chance to do it again. So let's give our chaplains a round of applause.
Thank you. It's for you. Oh, fine. Thank you. All right. You may be seated. All right, and music.
It's time for us to sing together, so I'm going to invite you to stand. This morning we're going to sing a very simple chant. It's called I Feel the Spirit. And this song is actually quite short, so I might elongate it and just follow along. All right, here we go. I feel the Spirit. Here we go. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. Stay on Spirit right now, yeah. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the joy. I feel the joy moving in me. 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 I feel the peace moving in me. I feel the peace moving in me. Stay on the peace. Yeah. I feel the peace moving in me. I feel the peace moving. I feel the presence. Yeah. I feel the presence moving in me. I feel the presence moving in me. Oh yeah, I feel the presence moving in me. Yeah. I feel the presence moving in me. I feel the Spirit. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit
I feel the love. Do you feel the love? Come on. I feel the love moving in me. Oh yeah. I feel the love moving in me. Oh yeah. I feel the love moving in me. Oh, I feel the love moving. I feel the power. I feel the power. All right, let's take it down a little bit. I feel the Spirit here. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit breathing through me, moving through me, yeah. I feel the Spirit moving in me. Always feel the Spirit moving in me. Thank you for playing with me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Melissa Upp, and I'm a prayer chaplain. Thank you. And I'll be this morning's service leader. So today we're going to hear from 2 of our board candidates. You may start voting this week, but you won't hear from all of the candidates until next Sunday after the service. Their pictures and bios are both available on the website. So please, let's welcome Kathy Priest.
Melissa, come on. All right. A few weeks ago, I got a telephone call from Lisa Marks, and she asked me if I would consider being on the board. I don't think she heard the eye roll, but I live with teenagers, and there definitely was an eye roll. But I listened, I think politely, and I said, well, I will sit with this, and I sat with it. Soon after that, my friend Stephanie Daly stood right here and talked about tithing being a really stingy tip. And I took exception to that because I was quite proud of my tithe. But I thought, we're tipping on something. What is it that we're tipping on? And every time I walk into this place, I am served a heaping plate of love, acceptance, and just love. Amen. Followed by a big, long drink of peace. My tab has gotten quite long. So my thought changed from, how do I get out of this commitment that I think I might have made, to what would I be bringing to the board? And I have to admit that I really do like the work that I do with the Spirit Group. I like the organizing and the coordinating and the work behind the scenes. I like providing a scaffolding for people to learn and experience and continue in their life path. In a former life, I was responsible for a team of data analysts, programmers, copywriters, graphic artists, account people. It's like herding cats some days. But I did find that I like working in a team. I like working with people that come from different thoughts, from different skill sets. I like putting that all together and working on a solution to a problem. In Unity, we call them opportunities. I'm a good listener, and I really work hard at bringing consensus, even though it might take a little bit longer. I love this community, and I really want it to continue and to flourish. And so that's why I said yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. And now we welcome Annie Gauna. And I was told that we should talk into the mic, so make sure.
Bring it down. Bring it down, fellow short person here. Good morning, everyone. So, pretty much everything that Kathy said. with a little bit of a twist, I got a phone call from our beloved Reverend Patty. It's been about 2 months now. And she let me know that I had been anonymously nominated for the board. And it wasn't April Fool's. So I think I asked her what she was smoking and would she share, because it was really good. And after I understood that she was serious, I still don't know who threw me under the bus for this. It wasn't Patty this time, it was someone else. I basically said, yeah, I got to think about this. And the phone call wasn't even done before I found myself saying yes. Because the way that I roll, it's a daily, I don't even think about it anymore. I just roll with, all right, Spirit, lead me. Where is it best for me to be for me, and how may I serve? Because I'm not just on this planet for me. And I think back to how I've ended up becoming a member of Unity Bonaire. I had no desire to be part of anything organized again. And yet, I really love the teachings of Unity. I love this congregation. So the next thing you know, I'm a member. I'm a prayer chaplain. I had no thought to be a prayer chaplain either. I got thrown under the bus by Susan for that. And it's like, I'm being directed. This isn't a fluke. It can't be a fluke, because I had no thought of being any of this. And yet, what a perfect song for this morning. Here I am, Lord. So do I know what I will be doing and how? And I have not got a clue. But this is my community. This is my Sangha. It's my coven, your family. And what you offer to me when I'm here every Sunday and you're in your seat, how I feel, I want to be able to give back. And I've recently had my attitude about tithing totally flipped over, that I'm excited. And so this is a golden opportunity for me to be able to even try to give back what all I receive here from this congregation in Unity. And so I loudly say, thank you, here I am, yes.
That was great. Thank you, ladies. So plan on joining us on May 17th for the annual meeting, where the results will be announced and updates will be shared about our marvelous church happenings. This week is the last week of our prosperity class, and you're still welcome and encouraged to join us. Grab some refreshments during fellowship coffee and come to the education room. Speaking of prosperity, thank you to everyone who joined us for our Men of Unity dinner and jazz concert. We raised $1,493. So thank you, and it was a lot of fun. Next Friday, May 8th at 7 p.m., Dan O'Neill is hosting another great movie night. Bring your snacks, enjoy the movie, and then enjoy time of conversation and sharing after the show. We start at 7 in New Rock Hall, and we're presenting the Monroe Institute Experience, and we'll watch steps 5 and 6 this month. Next Saturday, May 9th, Steve Yaris is hosting a trip to Yogaville. Reservations are required, and today's the last day to RSVP. It's going to be a great trip. So contact Steve Yaris to learn more and sign up. Steve, you want to wave for us?
One comment.
Okay.
One comment. Last Sunday, I went to Yogaville. Excuse me. Last Sunday, I went to Yogaville. It is as nice as I've seen in the past 30 years. I've been 16 times. So I'll leave that.
Okay. Have you looked at the green notebook that we have available on the credenza outside of the sanctuary doors? It's filled with information from our medical equipment lending library. We have several items that may be perfect for times of recovery and healing. Contact Jill McGrath if you'd like to know more or borrow a piece of equipment. Jill, are you here? Do you want to? Jill's right here. Okay, and so keep up with all of our opportunities by checking out the events calendar on our website, subscribe to our weekly email newsletter, and follow us on Facebook. And next up, we have the Daily Word. So our daily word is life. Observing children playing in a fountain, I hear them laughing as they dart through sprays of water, surprised by sudden geysers. Sunlight turns the wafting mist into prisms of color, a reminder that the same joy and light dance in me. Life can feel like that fountain, fun, but sometimes catching me by surprise. If I resist, I grow weary. But when I move with its rhythm, dodging, laughing, and dancing, I feel the pulse of divine life. Even in challenging circumstances, I can regard the spray as refreshment, the soaking as grace. Each of these baptisms becomes an invitation to cleansing, renewal, and awakening, a chance to grow in spirit. As I join life's dance, I'm lifted. Creativity awakens, joy abounds, and I feel fully alive. This week's scripture is Psalm 36:9. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light, we see light. And the affirmation is, with joy, I dance in the fountain of life. So let's repeat that 3 times together. With joy, I dance in the fountain of life. With joy, I dance in the fountain of life. With joy, I dance in the fountain of life. And now back to some music.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. Let me give my life to you. Come, let me love you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again.
That was beautiful. All right, so it is Prayer Chaplain Sunday, and I'm really happy to have the opportunity to share a message with you this morning, and it might relate to prayer. I want to start by sharing with you from a book. It's a Unity Basic book, Discover the Power Within You, by Eric Butterworth, who, if you don't know, was a leading Unity minister, an author, and a great spiritual teacher. And here's what he wrote. There is that in you that is greater than your weakness, stronger than your fears, the four-dimensional creature that is whole even with your sickness. This is that of you that is the perfect idea of the mind of God. You are simply asleep to this greater self, your innate divinity. If you walked into a room where a man was asleep on a bed and you had the ability to see into his dream, you might see the man out in a raging blizzard, trudging through heavy winds and hazardous snowdrifts. You might feel the urge to help him in his dilemma. What can you do? There's only one thing. Since the snow experience is a dream, wake him up. Even while he is on the verge of succumbing to the elements, he's really on the bed, warm and safe. It's only a dream. Seeing him from the aspect of his dream experience, we know that there is a larger dimension of his life, and that at any time he can awake and experience the wholeness that is his. So first of all, in other words, we have to wake up. Then we can realize our divinity, and we can be in the practice as life unfolds of seeing things and choosing to see things differently. Recently, there was a Unity Lent booklet writing by Reverend Elizabeth Longo, and she said, one of the greatest spiritual paths we've been given is the ability to shift our perspective. Even when life doesn't unfold as we hoped, prayed, or planned, we are not powerless. We can choose to see differently. Spirit is always present, inviting us to see through new eyes. Jesus exemplified this during his crucifixion. Though betrayal and suffering awaited him, he turned inward in prayer and leaned into his divine identity with courage, compassion, and surrender. His life teaches us that pain is never the final word, transformation is. We are called to cross out false beliefs and error thoughts. We are invited to return to what Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore called headquarters, the inner sanctuary where spirit dwells. And in this stillness, we remember who we truly are, spiritual beings, whole and holy, endowed with the power to rise. So return to headquarters. Step back from ego and the worldly distractions and reconnect with your spiritual source, the center of our divine wisdom, life, and love, God within. Okay, so we don't confuse things. How many of you have seen the movie Inside Out 1 or 2? Okay, I love those movies. It's about a little girl named Riley. Well, in that movie, headquarters is another scene altogether. It's her emotions. It's her anxiety, sadness, anger, fear, boredom, and joy, all of that at headquarters. But that's not the headquarters we're talking about this morning. What Charles Fillmore was referring to is the place in your mind where your divine higher thoughts gather. It's a spiritual center of wisdom, guidance, and clarity. Headquarters is where your best, most inspired thoughts reside. When we choose to move our focus to headquarters, rather than on the problems and the situations, we then align ourselves with our divine intelligence and invite peaceful and creative solutions. So when we consistently anchor our awareness at headquarters, we invite greater harmony and insight into every situation. But to move away from those ego-driven thoughts and listen to headquarters, we have to start by being aware of the chatter and the judgments that are coming to us from ego. We have to shift our attention. We have to use practices like prayer, meditation, affirmations, or simply pausing to breathe to help you tune in to headquarters. And when you listen to this guidance, you can move forward with grace. Now, most of you know that our ego thoughts and our emotions stem significantly from our subconscious. That's where, without conscious awareness, we have housed our life's collection of good and wonderful experiences, but also those that were traumatic, or perhaps the voices that were telling us who we are, whether we were good or bad, how we should think about ourselves, what our experiences should be, and what our potential is. There's some advice I came across from Lao Tzu from chapter 12 of the Tao Te Ching, translated by Brian Brown Walker. The 5 colors blind the eye. The 5 tones deafen the ear. The 5 flavors overwhelm the palate. Fancy things get in the way of one's growth. Racing here and there, hunting for this and that, good ways to madden your mind, that's all. Relinquish what is without. Cultivate what is within. Live for your center, not your senses. To go to headquarters, we move away from the chatter of others. We become more aware of what may be coming from our subconscious. We move away, we get quiet, and cultivate our gifts. Now, just so you know, I do write my own Sunday messages. I don't use artificial intelligence. I'd never even tried it. So for fun, while planning this message, I asked Microsoft Copilot to give me a story where headquarters is a name for God, and people go there for help with worry, sadness, or sickness. And I really loved what I got back, so I have to share it with you. Here's the story. In a small, bustling town, people believed in a special place they called headquarters. But headquarters was not a building or an office. It was another name for God. Whenever anyone in the town felt worried, sad, or sick, they knew exactly where to go, not with their feet, but with their hearts. Mrs. Brown, the baker, would pause during a busy morning when her worries became too much, closing her eyes for a moment and whispering, "I need to talk to headquarters." In that quiet space, she felt her load grow lighter, as if a gentle hand rested on her shoulder. Children who scraped their knees or had nightmares would snuggle close to a parent and hear the same soothing advice, "Let's go to headquarters together." They would pray, and the fear faded away, replaced by a gentle peace. Even Mr. Thomas, who rarely spoke about his feelings, returned to headquarters when he fell ill. Sitting by his window, he watched the clouds, and he let his worries drift up, believing that headquarters was listening and sending comfort. In this town, headquarters was always open, always present. No matter the time of day or the weight of their troubles, everyone knew they could return to headquarters and find hope, healing, and the strength to carry on. Isn't that cool? And it just feels good. I'm into now just saying I need to go to headquarters when the time comes. So when we open ourselves up, we acknowledge the presence of God. We become more in tune with the divine spirit of love and harmony. We're reminded of our Christ self, which is the light of love that radiates forth from us into our lives, into every circumstance, and onto everyone around us. We are divine love and peace. I am divine love and peace. Will you say that with me? I am divine love and peace. That is our nature. No one and no thing can take it away from you. In the presence of headquarters, we feel great serenity, peace, and love. We are one with all that is. Now, my sister Peggy, she was also my bestie, but she transitioned in 2007. She and my mom discovered unity a long time before I did. Peggy was intuitive, very spiritual, loved to write poetry, and she wrote this poem in 1978. She titled it, "I Am," and it reinforces the truth about knowing our oneness. I am, I said to me, waiting patiently for an answer to this plea. A warmth flowed gently through my soul, as softly, gently I was told, "You are one with me." "Who are you?" I softly asked, and after a short time had passed, my inner voice again replied, "I am God." If you are God and you are me, the answer to "I am" must be, "I am one with thee." This thought through all my being flowed, my soul grew bright, and then it glowed. I felt its presence through me pass, cleansing, healing me at last. Glad tears rose up into my eyes to wash away all pain, releasing all that wasn't good. My soul was born again. I hardly could contain the joy that welled inside my heart as peaceful glory settled in to give my life a brand new start. Each day is filled with love and sun, for God and I are one. When I ran across that again recently, it spoke to me about this peace and joy that comes when we remember to return to headquarters and to know we're one. It's not always easy to do that. That's where prayer comes in. First, of course, we make the decision not to stay asleep. We make the choice to want to change our perspective. We know that we can. Then we take time to get quiet, to breathe deeply, to relax and bring our focus back to our heart, back to love and light, and get quiet, affirming our gratitude. Now, do you need some help with prayer? Who are you going to call? Prayer chaplains. All right, are you ready? Who are you going to call? Prayer chaplains. That's what I thought. We love to pray with you, and we can support your return to headquarters. We're here for you every Sunday morning. And as a UCBA congregant, you may have your very own prayer chaplain assigned to you to reach out to you once a month. And when we do, we will remind you in prayer of your divine power, encourage you to focus away from the problem and return your focus to God. And when you do, you'll be amazed at how your mind clears and things work out more easily than you thought possible. So headquarters, here we come. Namaste. All right, and now some music for meditation.
Teach me to pray. My heart is open wide. My cares are swept away. Spirit, teach me to pray. Teach me to pray. My heart is open wide. My cares are swept away. Spirit, teach me to pray. To live in grace, wash my grief away. Here in this sacred space, Spirit, teach me to live in grace. Up to the light in your holy way. the time is right. Spirit, lift me in the light. Oh, Spirit, lift me in the light. Spirit, lift me in the light.
As you're in that place of peace, I'd like you to take a little journey with me. I'd like you to imagine or visualize that you're on a forest path. And on that forest path, you're walking, and you come upon an ivory door. And on this door are perhaps symbols that you recognize. And you have the key to open this door. It's your heart. And so you open the door. And as you walk in, you see there are 3 windows. There's a window to the west, a window to the north, and a window to the east. And sitting below the eastern window is a being. So you walk towards this being. And as you get closer and closer, you recognize this being. And you greet each other with prayer hands, bending and bowing to each other, recognizing and speaking even namaste. And this being, this is your guide, your soul, a person who you recognize that sometimes you feel distant from. But realize that you are always connected and you are always able to come to this room, to commune with this part of yourself. For the I am is the I am that is. And so you sit for a while with this being. And you drink up this opportunity to be with each other. And perhaps you get a little gift from this being. So we'll take a few moments of silence to see if there's a message for you. And now, having listened, you can take this jewel of knowledge, of information, perhaps a symbol, whatever has come to you. And even if nothing really came to you, know that you are always able to connect with that. And so once again, you bow to each other You head back to where? The ivory door. And as you walk out, you turn back around and take note of this place. And you mark it in your mind as some familiar place that you can always return to if you need to. And so now as you walk back on the forest path, you find yourself back in the seat here in the sanctuary. And you can wiggle your toes, your fingers, and bring your consciousness back into this room here. So it is.
Okay. Now is the time in our service to prepare our tithes and offerings, and we call up our greeters to come. And I invite you to hold your offering in your hand or in your heart as we repeat this blessing. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving.
I thought I knew what I was talking about when I testified of your great love. I was a soul on fire, there was no doubt. God believed and saved and washed in the love. But it wasn't till I stumbled and made my mistakes that I could know in my soul how amazing was grace. Brought me blessings out of a tragedy. You turned my old song into a symphony. And with your spirit living inside of me, I'm a new creation. I'm a new creation. And now I know what you were talking about. Went from my head into my heart. When I was broken at the bottom, I found you're my healer and redeemer, Jesus. That's who you are. You brought me blessings out of a tragedy. You turned my old song into a symphony. And with your spirit living inside of me, I'm a new creation. I'm a new creation. Oh, 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 oh. But it wasn't till I stumbled and made my mistakes that I could know in my soul how amazing was grace. 1, 2, 3. You brought me blessings out of a tragedy. You turned my old song into a symphony. And with your spirit living inside of me, I'm a new creation. I'm a new creation. You brought me blessings out of a tragedy. You turned my old song into a symphony. And with your spirit living inside of me, I'm a new creation. I'm a new creation. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a new creation, a new creation.
Josh Lewis. Oh, yeah. Joshua Lewis. And let's hear it for all of our chaplains today that have just done so much for us.
Okay. So we're going to bless these gifts, and we just want to give great thanks for these gifts and bless the givers, knowing that these gifts do wondrous works throughout our church, community, and the world at large. And so we just say, I am grateful, I am grateful, I am grateful. And so it is. Susan.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. I would like to acknowledge our prayer chaplains and have them stand. What this means is today you can get a 2-for-1 special. Group prayer is a good thing. Thank you, chaplains. They are here to pray with you, and do know that everything is held in strict confidence. We also have a prayer box here. You can put a request in as well. So let's take a moment and acknowledge all the folks who made this morning possible. We've got greeters at the front door. We have Marcy and Safari at the bookstore. We've got the guys doing food. We have Reverend Patty who helped us this morning. We have lots of chaplains who helped us this morning. We have this amazing music team. We have Dan on sound and Carrie Chaplain. Carrie's been on the live stream. And I don't know if I missed anybody, but thank you, me. Thank you, everybody. We had a great morning, and we will bless everyone after we get the kiddos in.
We are walking in the light of God. 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 We are walking, we are walking, we are walking in the light of God. We are walking, we are walking, we are walking in the light of God.
Mom's got Maya. Okay, so we're all good. Good morning. We started, today's the first Sunday in May, we started working on the power of power this month, and read a nice little story about it. Then we went out and planted some seeds in our old children's garden. I'm not even sure if they're working that anymore, but we're thinking about it, letting YFM adopt it, but we haven't decided. So I want to thank Stephanie and Corey for helping out this morning. And I was going to let folks know we're going to be having I hope a big size YFM meeting on the 24th of May. I think it's the 24th. And we're going to be talking about some changes we're going to make. And we've got an abundance, or a plethora, as Mary would say, of volunteers. Thank you, God. I mean, that's a blessing for us. And we're trying to work on doing the program a little bit differently. So it's going to be parents, teachers, and anybody who's interested in our YFM. Please feel free to come and join us. And there'll be something out in the e-news pretty soon. Thank you.
All right, so our blessing to all of our volunteers and helpers this morning, to our teachers and our children. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the life you are, and we see you doing amazing things. All right. So let's stand and have our prayer for protection, followed by the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.